Good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully everybody has had a good week. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. As you guys can see, it is a beautiful day here in RDU. Very, very windy. Supposed to be windy most of the day. We're supposed to have some interesting crosswinds out of the west. Already starting to get those winds. Daniel, that was an A319 for Delta. We had a American Airlines one depart just before that. So again, like I said, it is windy today. So that means we're going to be battling the winds. Vincent, Molly, Daniel, everyone, welcome. Credit Wellness, hey buddy. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we've had several Gulfstreams take off, and I did hear about the two fighter jets or whatever those were that took off from here this morning. I was not here for that. I just missed them. I had just missed them by, I think, 20 minutes or so. It explains why there was so many people up here plane spotting. There wasn't a whole lot, but there were enough people up here this morning. Alright, we got... There's an arrival over on the other side. JetBlue's over on the other side. I don't know what this one here is waiting for. So we'll go back to him in just a minute. But I do have an arrival over here. There it is. Again, I hope everybody's had a excellent week. Randy, what's up? E175. So hopefully everybody read our message at the top of the screen. I want to reach 100 likes before the first hour of the show. Hopefully you guys can do it. Hopefully you guys can bring us the likes today. I have confidence in you guys. Carolina Aviation family can do it. So hopefully today will be nice and exciting with the crosswinds today. Probably stay till about 7 o'clock today. Gonna wait for the American 777 landing at 6:35. Yeah, I'm ready for springtime too, AI bug. Owl bug. The it's cold. It's not cold today, but it is windy, so I am expecting it to get colder as the day goes on. Current temperatures are about 52 degrees, I think my car said on the way in. I did try to put the weather up on our show, but for some reason I can't get the API key to work. Alright, Daniel. Thank you, Molly. Flight information from Molly. Oh, we got JetBlue getting a move on here. another E-175 arrival. $55 degrees. Thank you, Molly. Feels colder than that with the wind. We're supposed to have anywhere from 10 to 20 knot winds starting here soon, and they are coming out of the west, so we are going to have all crosswind landings today. So please be ready for that. Should be exciting. We'll see. We have a little something unusual with Air Canada. I know you guys saw Air Canada a little while ago. I think we had it on the screen there for a moment. But Air Canada has brought an itty bitty CRJ. No 900 for Air Canada today. Must not need the 900 today. Yeah, the family's feeling a little bit better. There you go, windsock on the lower right quadrant of your screen there. You can see it's pointed straight across the runways. It's going to be like that the entire day. And the wind is going to pick up even more as the day goes on. Eight to 12 inches of snow on Tuesday, Daniel. Yeah. I want some snow here, but it doesn't look like it. It's Tuesday, I think it's supposed to be like 60 degrees here, so no chance of snow for us, I don't think. But we do have severe weather in the forecast for Tuesday. So we'll see how it looks, and we may come out here on Tuesday instead of doing Wednesday next week. There you go, a little CRJ 700. Air Canada headed back to Toronto. That one sat in the penalty box just before the show started. Sat there for probably a half hour or so. We'll see how bad it is out here on Tuesday, whether we come out or not, and it'll depend on which direction they're in. Again, I don't want to risk any equipment. We've done that twice. I don't want to do it again. I love bringing you guys the exciting weather, but I don't want to risk any of our equipment. Then we'll be down for a long, long time. BB15, good afternoon. Fran Spotter, good afternoon. Oh, it's it. Air Canada CRJ 200 land 2 hours, arrived an hour late. Okay. Yeah, it was a 200, wasn't it? I don't know why I was thinking that was a 700. North Sky Aviation, good afternoon. Welcome in. Gone with the wind. Thank you, Vincent. I don't want to go away with the wind either. But it's so tempting to be out here in the wind. It's not really the wind that bothers me, it's the rain, the moisture, and the equipment. You know, they don't mix very well. Not a lot of bird action going on today. Hold on, can we get him? There he is. The whole time I've been up here, the hour and a half I've been up here, we've had a lot of this guy flying around. I wish it would focus on him and not the background, but doing our best here. There's actually a lot of them out here today at the airport. Here comes another one swooping in. Where'd he go? There he is. They're just enjoying the breeze today. Just riding the wind. There you go. 2 of them. So they just had planes back up from the gate over here, and this one's having to sit here and wait. I don't get it. There were a lot of bells, by the way, Vincent and Molly, before I started the stream. Like this whole backside was full of planes, and now there's nothing. Now we're just waiting on the one. Goes our E-175 that pushed back from here a little while ago. Z-175s have been departing, rotating very, very early today. Bells. Beat that. There's our E-175 pulling up to the gate. Traffic's not very heavy today, so you guys know the drill. It's Sunday. Not a whole lot going on here. It is going to get busy a lot later, though. Probably about 4 o'clock. I just want to give you guys, you know, some daylight shows. Ooh, let's see how the little guy's doing on this very windy Sunday afternoon. Hopefully we'll have a lot of general aviation today as well. Oh. It's kind of wheeling it in there. These guys are having a good time today. Where'd he go? It's just watching watching the birds again. They're having a good old time today. Of course, we get started and it slows down. It wasn't that busy to begin with, but yeah, I like the daytime shows too, BB15. I give you guys all these nighttime shows. I'm ready for and I say this every episode, I swear, but I'm ready for daylight savings time again. I like doing the nighttime shows for you guys, but I also prefer the daylight. Makes it way more exciting. Because you can actually see what's going on. Tree right in the way. It's about to be a massive amount of trees in the way here in just a second, but are you gonna sit there in the penalty box, or are you just passing through? Passing through the box. I'm gonna widen out this shot here I'll show you guys. These guys are having a blast today. It's weird. They've been at this. I've been here about an hour or so, a little over an hour. They've been at this all the whole time. Nope, nope, he's just passing through the box. What was that all about? Welcome in, everybody. Whoop, thank you guys so much for joining today's show. I do have a like goal. I want to reach 100 likes by the end, or by the first hour of our show. I think we could do it. As you guys can hear, it is windy. John Southwell, what's up? How are you today? Just missed the Air Canada departure? Exactly. They do make all the difference, John, but unfortunately during the week I can't be here during the day. That's why I said I'm ready for daylight savings time to come back so we can have our daytime shows, our evening shows, give you guys our beautiful sunsets again. What's up, Pip? How are you, buddy? I am a little slow on the chat today. It's hard to see it. Made a weird taxi pattern, I swear I did. I don't understand why taking an extra minute or two to go around. Very strange. Oh. Robert, what's up? Sorry, I'm going through and making sure I catch everybody here in the chat today. This afternoon. Oh, I know that wind is annoying. Wound it back. Yeah, they're flying the CRJ 200 today as opposed to the 9. Saw it push back and I was like, that's strange. They're using the small one today. I'm trying to make sure that I don't lose. I have a jacket tied up here on my tripod so I can see the chat. It's shadowing the laptop. Hey. John, I think traveling just about anywhere is expensive right now, in my opinion. At least out of RDU, it's expensive. Strange, you can fly out of big airports for cheaper than you can here. Alright, Daniel, have a good day. We'll see you later on. We'll probably be here, like I said, till about 7. Depends on how much the wind decides to fight me today. Right now, it's fighting pretty hard, and it's only supposed to get worse, I think. Another Delta headed out. I'll swing over to that arrival in just a moment. A little too far out. Need to monitor my other microphones. I'm trying to block this one from the wind as much as I can. There he is. Should get a lot of good arrivals today. Like I said, the wind is gonna be all crosswinds out of the west. As you can see, that's not very good for me though. Shaking the camera around. We'll do our best. There's our Delta 717. This one headed back to Detroit, I think. Where did that 737 go? There he is. UCB, good afternoon. Watching from a cold Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah, it's It's not freezing cold here. I still have 2 jackets on, but that's only because of the wind. If it wasn't windy, I'd be fine. Got the sun on my back, keep me all nice and warm. Oh, got southwest. Heading out for departure. Got a beautiful shot of southwest over here. The way the sunlight's bouncing off of it. Looking really good. Michael Walker, what's up? Everything is all good today. Doing our nice, beautiful weather Sunday show. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome in, everybody. Again. Southwest getting a move on. There, let's see what we got going on over here at General Aviation. It's really anybody moving over there? Then it looks like it's going to slow down for a minute. We only had 143, I think 143 arrivals today. So again, like I say every Sunday, I don't expect it to be busy. Some Sundays it surprises me and we get really busy, and other Sundays, well, it doesn't get very busy. Horn works. There are a lot of spotters up here with me today, which is strange for a Sunday. Welcoming, but strange. That's good to hear, Michael. Glad you're getting there. Let's see. a little bit going on over there. Yeah, John Pip's here somewhere. Probably having his chocolate cake and being all smug. Thank you for those kind words, John. Beth. Pip. Right? Be nice and warm during the day, and then it's going to be cold, freezing rain. Yeah, it's crazy. The weather in North Carolina drives you insane, I think. Just pick a season. Don't give me all four in one day. Just give me, just pick one and let's stick with it, can we? That's how we all end up sick, I think. The pip signals. Me too, John. Me too. Ramona. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining us. What do we got here? If you guys like crosswinds, here we go. It's going to be like this all day long. It's supposed to be heavy on the crosswinds for most of the day. 15 to 20 knot winds. Oh yeah, 25, nope. I'd be here for a 25-degree weather show for you guys. I'd do it. I ain't scared. Might have to put on 5 pairs of sweatpants, 10 shirts, and 17 jackets, but because it is windy up here. Come, Michael Walker. Pip, come out wherever you are. Nice touchdown for the 737. Another arrival coming in after that one. Alright, maybe we're going to get busy now. Alright, so I'll announce this again later, as well as viewers come in and out. But, as I told some of you on a Pip show yesterday, that I have a little bit of an announcement. So, and it'll be as per funds, of course. But I did discuss some scheduling with Miss Carolina yesterday. So we are going to try to go to Charlotte once a month. possibly, if we switch the once a month, will either be Charlotte or it'll be somewhere else. Just depends on the weekend and where we decide we want to go. But we are at least planning to do Charlotte once a month. It'll be the middle of the month. So that's something for you guys to look forward to for the year so far. We're going to try and do all we can to get as many trips in as possible this year, but so we definitely want to give you guys a little more variety. So I think a once a month Charlotte show will be fantastic. I wish I could do more. I wish I could do, you know, more weekday shows for you guys and such, but we got our day jobs that we got to do, but I'm gonna give you guys all I can as we are able. So you'll have other airports to look forward to depending on how we're feeling. If we go to DC, those will be 2-day shows. Those will be Saturday, Sunday shows. Those will also be in the middle of the month, I believe. And I think we're going to do another DC show as soon as the springtime comes around. Now, I do want to be in DC for the return of the Lufthansa A380 this summer. Was doing a little reading, and they said Lufthansa is supposed to bring the A380 back to Dulles International. And of course, you guys know I want to go to DCA, Dulles, Baltimore. So we're going to try and do that as well. Got a CRJ just sneaking out of view down there behind the trees. Thank you, everyone. I'm hoping you guys will like our shows in Charlotte. Hopefully you guys caught last weekend's show in Charlotte last Sunday. I thought it was a decent show. Gave you guys a lot more variety than American Airlines, which I was really surprised about. The reason I say that is one of the few other times I'd been there, all I had saw was American Airlines. And so I'm glad that we were able to park in front of the terminal that wasn't all American. And also, some of those trips may include Atlanta, so you guys will just have to stay tuned. And again, it all depends on funds, so anywhere within a 6-hour radius of us that I can drive to. Or too small of a channel for me to fly anywhere. Tony, what's up, buddy? So, we're going to go to Charlotte. We're going to do Charlotte shows once a month. Hey, check out this nice 2-for-1 shot. Clouds back in both of them. So we're going to do Charlotte once a month. But those Charlotte shows might get replaced with other airports. Atlanta, DC, Baltimore, DCA. Again, when it comes summertime, I want to take some time off and do that 3-day trip with the 3 major airports in the DC area. Dulles, DCA, and Baltimore. John Paulo, what's up? And you see, there you go, John Paulo. I am gonna do more Charlotte streams coming up very, very soon. And like I said, I want to do a nice Atlanta show anywhere within a 6-hour radius. I know Atlanta's a 6 hours from here. So come to New Bern. Do you guys get a lot of action in New Bern, Beth? Alright, this is odd. Southwest coming in on this side. There are a lot of people up here. There must be something I missed on flight radar coming in. Yeah, somebody was doing Atlanta last year, and then they disappeared. I don't know what happened. I don't know where they went. But I used to follow them as well. Uh-oh, why are we stuttering? Stick with the Southwest because I wasn't paying attention to that. I'm watching behind the scenes here. Hopefully that's not stuttering too bad on you guys' end. It is on mine for whatever reason. Got perfect service, so I don't know what it's... Could be just a quick little lag there. Yeah, I think he was like 13 or 14 years old or something. 15 maybe. Him in Atlanta there. So A321 arriving from Charlotte. About 28 minutes of flight time. Again, our arrivals are gonna be great. Beth, I am actually thinking about that. The Blue Angels show in Cherry Point later in the year. I don't know if I need to get in contact with anybody to get permission to do a live show from there, and I honestly don't know if I'm skilled enough to be able to capture a live air show. Might need some extra help from Tony. Tony, come out and operate the camera with me. Beautiful lighting for this Southwest. It's weird. It's like the cloud just opened up for it. Now it's going away, of course. Southwest always. Every time we want to do something with Southwest, they either move or the clouds close or something. Poor Southwest. There is someone that does Chicago, John. So I think the channel's called Chicago Flights. I want to know why this is skipping. Why are you... I have full service. I don't understand what's going on. Right, that's what I said, John. Better to beg for forgiveness than to ask for permission. It's kind of part of the reason why I don't get in touch with RDU. Because I'm like, what if I call them and ask them for something? And they're like, oh, well, you can't do that at all here anymore. And I'm like, please, no. Don't do that. Beautiful A321 departure. Looks great with those dark clouds behind it. Alright, we're 47 minutes into the show. 73 likes, I think I read a moment ago. But we're trying to get to 100 likes before the first hour of the show. So we are at right now 48 minutes dead. Can we reach 100 before the top of the hour? Let me refresh this over here and see if it'll cut that out. I'm hoping you guys aren't getting a whole lot of lag, but bells. I know I beat Molly just now. I can hear that one. It's 75 likes so far, according to mine. 78 folks watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, that could be wrong too. I don't know. Alright, we got our CRJ arrival. Ooh, big flock of birds out there. Alright, good. Glad it's not horrible on anybody else's end, just mine. Well, you can see how much the camera's shaking from the wind today. So we're gonna have a shaky episode today. Again, apologies, there's nothing I can do. I guess I could have moved down. Mantis. Got it at 79. Alright. We'll get there. We'll get there one of these days. Alright, do we have any rivals out in there? It's hard to see with the clouds sometimes. Hey, let's hang out here with American for just a moment. Alright, so I can catch up with you guys. People are frightened of that stream. I watch airliners live, you know, when they do Vancouver and of course Manchester. I didn't catch them this morning though. Man, I slept, you guys. Like, I went to bed at like 8:30 last night and didn't wake up till 9 o'clock this morning. That's how exhausted I've been the last few weeks. And I honestly don't even know why I'm so exhausted. I'm not sick. I'm not, you know, I had that. I was sick, what, 2 weeks ago, the week before Christmas, but man, I slept forever. You can see me very clearly. What? Tony? Where you at? Are you at the end of the runway again? Well, I'll wave at you, Tony. You must be down toward the end somewhere. Are you playing with new lenses? You and your super lenses. Cherry point. It works. Works on the planes. Pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. Make it. Ask for a ride, Beth. I'm sure you could. They might give you one. I'm at 12. Dang, 1200 millimeters. Tony, you're beating me. Are you at the end of the runway, Tony? If you are, I'll try to zoom in on you down there. Gravel lot, yes. Alright, guys. Let's go spot the spotter. Alright, we're going to have to make it look like poopy for a minute, but yeah, there he is. There's Tony. Spotting the spotter. Oh, no bike today, Tony? Scared of this wind? Afraid the wind's going to blow you over, buddy? The gravel lot is at the end of the run. There he is. Got a wave from Tony. Thank you, Tony. It's right off a Lumley Road there, Vincent. Right at the end of the runway. Oh, Tony. Out there with his super zoom taking photos and stuff. Alright, we got Southwest over here on 2-3 left. They got blasted. Not, they say were. Man, I don't understand streamers like that, John. You know, I'm open. You know, you guys want to know where I'm at? I'll let you know. No secrets. Like, why be secretive? I don't understand that. And you know, if you got other streamers, now you may not want to come to my airport because that's my turf, but got other streamers, you know, I'll help you out. You want to know what I use? Email me. I'll help you figure things out. As a matter of fact, I help Pip out. I'm Pip's consultant. I'm the one that helped him get popular over the last couple of months. Pip might deny it, but actually I think he mentioned it the other day in one of my shows about how I was his consultant and helped him out a lot over the last few months. But that's what that's what I do. You know, you got an issue with a stream? Sure, I'll help you. No reason to be secretive. No reason to be mean to each other. I don't understand that. Oh, I don't want you to know what kind of equipment I use. Why? I'm not going to come to the same airport as you and stream. Like, I live 1,000 miles away. 3,000 miles away, for goodness sakes. Depending on where you're at. Although I guess with the guys in LA and them being all closed in and whatever, they've got 5. What did we say, Pip? 5 streamers out there in LA? Like, come on. Then I could see being a little more secretive if you've, you know, big airport like that and then 7 people pop up all of a sudden. Okay. RDU? Me? No? Who else is going to stream from here? Anybody? Doubt it. So I have no qualms with giving you guys information or helping you guys out. You know, we're all enthusiasts of the same thing. You want to start a stream somewhere where you live? Go for it. I'll even come and join and be supportive. I follow several of you guys who watch my show. How do you get to the gravel lot? Molly, do you know where the Honda dealership is? Off of, well, there's 2 ways to get there, but it's right at the end of the runway on Lumley Road. We've done a show from there. I think it was before you started watching us. And but it's so hard to describe. There's an Exxon out there. You guys leaving? Y'all have a good one. They so there's 2 different ways to get there. It's right off of Lumley Road, but it's right across from the northern airport entrance down there. The Flyer Studios. Do I ever go to Richmond? I have not made it to Richmond yet. I want to stop up there and one day, maybe when I go do a DC show. They have a really good spot next to the road I do know of that I want to go check out one day. Plus I have to make sure we have service and this, that, and the other. Yeah, exactly. A quick Google would show you where they're at. You're right, yes indeed. Yep, I am Pips Consultant. 83 likes. We all love watching planes. We appreciate what you and your mods do. Thank you very much, John. Ooh, here we go. Here we go with the winds. Little correction for the E175. Yeah, just look at Lumley Road, Molly. I can't describe how to get there because both ends of Lumley Road are kind of dumb. One end of it's off of US 70 or off of 70, right by 540, and then the other one is right off 540 as well. So there's two ways to get to it. That section of Lumley Road, there's nothing there. But yeah, I've done shows from there, Molly. When I first started doing this, I was doing some of my test streams before you were part of the show. I was doing them down there. Man, you guys can really see how bad the wind is, blowing everything around. I wouldn't mind doing another show from down there at the end of the runway, but it's not as interesting down there. When it's slow, there's nothing to look at. All right, we are 10 seconds away from, no, 20 seconds away from the top of the hour. Will we reach 100 likes by the top of the hour? Why is this not? Can we reach 100 likes in 4, 3, 2, 1? Probably not. I don't know. I can't look at it. I'm giving you guys the planes. 100 likes was our goal for the top of the hour. Nice contrast between the plane and the clouds. There in the background. Oh, we got another departure. Another E175 lining up and getting ready. Alright, we hit 89. I think I can live with that. Yeah, near the Angus barn. Luke, what's up? Yes, it is very, very windy today. Very, very, very windy. So you guys you'll have to bear with me on some of the shakiness, because it is trying to blow the camera out of my hands. Early rotation for this E175. Trying to keep my eye out for arrivals, but they're harder to see with the clouds in the distance. Here we go. Got a little general aviation action happening over here. Oh, we got one getting ready to depart, actually. It is harder to give you guys the general aviation stuff. Because they're small. I don't see them as easy. And behind the building. Normal. Hey, it feels like the wind decided to calm down just a little. No, no, never mind. It's not supposed to. I know it's not supposed to today. Got a CRJ out there at the end of 2-3, right? Excuse me. I don't know if you guys heard that. I had a big sneeze. $94. Thank you, Beth. We are 1 hour and 3 minutes into the show, so hey, I'll take it. There you go. Lifting off early. He's probably gonna cross over. Ooh, wobbly, wobble, wobble. Oh, we're gonna lose him right there behind the clouds. All right, let's go back down here to our CRJ, getting ready for departure. Right, Michael? DFW's getting a lot. Man, getting some jokers down there at DFW. Kidding, Pip. You have a great show, buddy. I know it seems to be that way. That's what, that is what I like about being here at RDU. And even Charlotte now, if we can do it in Charlotte before anybody else does, then we're not poaching on anybody else's territory. Then we can just, do our thing. And then if somebody wants to start doing Charlotte, go for it. I'll work with them. Not saying I'm gonna take over Charlotte because we're only gonna do it once a month. Would I like to do DC more? I would live in DC if I could, but it's way too expensive. Yeah, we've got lots and lots of crosswind today. As you can see, the CRJ leaning to the left. Now leaning to the right. Why is our stream stuttering? I haven't had a stuttery stream in a long time. It's disappointing. I watched a little bit of Walt this morning. I caught him right at the end of his show. And I was like, man, I do like watching Walt. And of course Pip. OZ, I watch OZ every once in a while, but actually I've only really started watching him since the other night when him and Pip were live together. I was trying to keep statistics on what was going on between the two of them. No go-arounds yet, but if the winds keep it up as strong as they are, we might get quite a few. As the day goes on, the winds are supposed to get worse, so. Need to do something with my phone here. Give me 1 second, you guys. Forgot to close a bunch of stuff out on my phone. Maybe that's what's causing our little tiny bit of lag happening today. Hopefully not, but never know, could be. Too normal. Yeah, they don't really have a regular streamer in JFK. They won't let, it's hard to get to JFK, I think. That's why they don't have a regular streamer there, and then of course, you know, Peter and Josh, they pay every day to go up there, I think. They might be letting them go up there and do their stream for free now, but I do like the fact that they do it during the holidays. Again, I really want DC, but such a far drive for me to go. Not gonna do it each and every weekend, not having a day job, of course. And of course, DC, when you shoot from Dulles is a little hard to get good shots at sometimes, because they don't really have a lot of good locations. But there's a new location in DCA that I want to go and find. I saw a video the other day, somebody had posted it on Instagram, and I don't know where this spot is, but I want to go find it. I just need to find the time to take my behind up to DC. It probably won't be till spring, till it warms up. I knew of a park, but I didn't know if it was like, if they were allowed to do spotting there. I know there was one person that would do shows every now and then, or not necessarily shows, but he would do videos from the park. But I didn't know, you know, like I said, no live shows that I've seen other than Kevin and Josh and Peter, but they say LaGuardia is really hard to shoot. Dulles has some really nice places. Like, you can go to Target anywhere near the end of on either end at Dulles and get great photos. But for doing a live show from Dulles, the only place you've got is the parking garage, and it can be kind of meh, you know. If they're not coming in on center, then it can be, well, like I said, meh. But if they're coming in on the left or the east side of the airport, it can be exciting, but you can't see far enough down, and you can't see any of the ramp action going on. Either way, you can't really see any of the ramp. Hey, is that a rainbow? Hold on, you guys. What is that? Hold on, let me zoom out. Does that look like a rainbow to you guys? Looks like there's still some residual rain showers way out in the distance. Do have an arrival. We'll go to that in just a minute, but doesn't that look strange? Carolyn, what's up? How are you? It's open from sunrise to sunset. I really wish the one here was open like that. I mean, I wish it was open later in the evening. I know the one in Charlotte's open late, but and if you guys did watch last week Charlotte episode, the other side was just not very good, in my opinion. Yeah, we had a lot of action, but down close we'd have a lot of action, but getting the arrivals and taxi and all that other stuff, you wouldn't see any of it. So that's why I chose not to do the side facing the city. I chose to do the side facing a little further, or facing the west side of the airport. And that's probably where we'll go until they open the new observation area. We'll try a show at the new observation area and see how that goes when they open it. Best spotted from the south side of the IKEA parking lot. Yeah, Some of these airports are just not live stream friendly, but spotting, they can be very friendly. Like some of the places good for photos and this, that, and the other. Some videos, but I like to be close to the action, the touchdowns, the departures, the ground action if I can. Especially if we're doing a live show, I want to be able to give you guys something to look at while we're, well, in slow periods. It was a 100th like. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate that. One of these days we're going to get to 100 likes in the first hour of the show. Man, this wind. Might not be able to give you guys too many close-up shots today. This wind is really pounding on the Luke, you're not even kidding about Boston. That would be really nice to rent a boat and just sit out there in the harbor and watch the planes come and go, especially early in the morning when you've got the sun facing the airport. The lighting would be fantastic early in the morning there in Boston. Plane views near LaGuardia. You know what? I honestly, if I ever decide to go to New York, I really would like to try to do a show from LaGuardia. JFK's been done, but LaGuardia's not been done yet. I'd like to do that. I'd have to do a lot of scoping. I try to do a lot of scoping via Google Maps and other things before I go actually to places, but the problem is you don't really know how it's going to go until you actually get there. Because then you get, service issues, you run into, maybe there's something in the way. It's a whole different ball game. You got to really go. Now there is a website, I don't know if you guys know, if you just look up any airport plane spotting, like say RDU plane spotting, and there's a website that people have put together all the best places to plane spot. They give you all the information, like is there restaurants, restrooms, do you need a ladder, or this, that, and the other. And I cannot remember that website. Pitt probably knows which website I'm talking about, but I used that a couple years ago before I went to DC to really gauge what each airport had up there and where the best spotting locations were. So anytime I go to a new airport, I'll research it via like the plane spotter. I still can't figure out why we're lagging now. All my information is good. I don't know. It could be just my YouTube itself that's lagging. Let me make sure I don't have that. Oh, that's probably why. Hold on. I have mine set up in 1080, so let me slow it down a little bit to 760. Yeah, I want to go do DCA again. But there's a spot at DCA that I want to try. I think it could be possibly the parking garage, where you can see all of the monuments and everything. Nice bells. You can see all of the monuments and everything from DC, and it's above the terminal. So next trip I go to DC, I'm gonna look into that again and see where that's at. Ooh, we got one coming around on final. There it is. Very short final for this one. not here. We don't have. I don't have views of the ramp tower. I do have views of the main tower here. The ramp tower is on the opposite side of the terminal here. So there you go. You can see RDU's tower. We're trying Prince Julian sometime. Give yourself a vacation too. You know what, Luke? You are absolutely right. And I've been telling Miss Carolina, I'm like, you know what? I need to get a passport. So one day when we, you know, are able to do further places and go possibly take you guys to other countries, which I would absolutely love to do. That's something I really want to do. You know, be able to go to other places, you know, far away places. I want to be able to use this and travel, and one of these days we will be able to do all of that for you guys, I hope. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Michael. I don't know what's going on. I have full service and everything looks fine, so I don't know why I don't know what its problem is today. We haven't had a laggy show in a long time, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I wish I could get invited up to the tower again to do a show. That would be really nice. If you're watching, my friend in the tower, see if you can get me a spot on the balcony. Yeah, I did Luke, I did a tour of the tower back in, what was that, September? Early October? It was really, really fun. Really nice time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get pictures and videos and this, that, and the other, but I had a really good time doing that. I learned a lot taking that tour. Would love to do it again. There are a lot of other places around the airport that I'd like to get access to. Again, I'm just afraid to call the airport manager and be like, hey, can I get access to this, and this? And then them be like, oh, well, you can't live stream here at all anymore. Even though I am paying to stream from the airport. They're getting their money's worth out of me. They probably wouldn't, but I worry about running into permits and this, that, and the other, but I don't think you have to have one to be here. I had a cop tell me that one time, oh, you gotta have a permit. Somebody else was like, no, you don't. Because it's not like I have a TV video camera up here. It's an Nikon. It's a little camera. No big deal. Ooh, boy, the wind. Get stronger and stronger. Sorry, I was checking network connections, checking some things behind the scenes here. Evan and Plains, what's up, dude? Trying to check my connection, make sure everything is okay. I don't understand why we're having such a small lag today, but you can fly the short hop to St. Bart's and film. Oh, dude, I would love to go to St. Bart's and film them coming in over the road right there. I love watching those videos of those planes coming over, and those people are up there and they're like ducking their heads and stuff because they're so close. The biggest problem I have is going to these places that I have to fly over the ocean. Is I'm gonna have to do something with Miss Carolina, because she won't fly over the ocean. She's like, you're gonna have to tranquilize me or something. She's scared to death to fly over the ocean. Getting her on a boat is such a hard thing, and I don't think she's gonna let me go to a nice place like that without her. So if you guys got access to any good tranquilizers when the time comes, let me know. Yeah, she just... We were actually talking about that the other day, and she's like, nope, not doing it. I'm like, really? Why not? She's like, just no. I'm like, you've watched Castaway one too many times. Chances are if you crash over the ocean, it's not going to be like that. Brian Lloyd, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the Sunday show. Happy Sunday to you, Sunday afternoon from a beautiful RDU, a very windy RDU. As soon as traffic picks up, we're going to have a lot of crosswind landings. We've had quite a few already. Just do a surprise trip and don't let her see when where she's going. You know, I almost did that when we went on our trip to Miami. We were going to go to Miami, and something happened and we were unable to go to Miami. We went to DC instead, and we were watching Flight Radar talking about it one day, and she's like, I can't believe you almost got me on an airplane over the ocean. Right? You nuts. She was legitimately angry. I'm like, it's okay, you know? It's not, stuff doesn't happen that often. And then, of course, now with the Alaska Airlines incident and the Japan Airlines, she's really freaking out. She's like, it's happened twice in a week and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, my goodness, calm down. It's like, you'll be fine. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Just chill. We'll go back to that arrival in just a minute. There is an arrival coming in. I can see it slightly. It's blending in with the clouds. Who do you want me to email since I haven't been here for a few days? I don't know who we're trying to email today, but need to get Atlas back. Need to email my service provider and figure out why we're lagging today. We haven't had a lag in forever. Keep the windows down. Now, see, that would be... She would be in the aisle seat. Me, I'd be on the window seat. I'd be looking out the window. And knowing me, I'd make a mistake. I'd be like, hey, look at that giant freighter down there. It looks like a flea. Like, it's tiny. Because I haven't made that trip before. The giant freighters look like fleas down there in the ocean. You're like, man, really? We're that high up? So, yeah. Knowing Miss Carolina, she shouldn't have any issues sleeping. I've never met anybody that can sleep like my wife does. It's great. Not sure if she's watching today. I know she's trying to get a lot of things done at home. She is still slightly sick. She is feeling a lot better, you guys. She did want me to let you guys know. Brian Lloyd gifting one Carolina Aviation membership. That membership going to Evan and Plains. Congratulations, Evan. And welcome to the Carolina Aviation memberships. Here we go. We got some wobbly arrival action. This high wind. I might need to move my phone around and see if that'll stop that lag. But I have perfect service, so I'm not sure what is going on today. And it's in the same spot it's always in, so I don't know. Verizon, did you mess up a tower somewhere? Did Air France take out one of the Verizon towers? Huh? Is that what happened? We didn't know it? They've resorted to taking out cell phone towers instead of light poles. Alright, Delta coming in from LaGuardia, I believe. Yeah, boy. Let me move my phone around just a little bit and see if we can stop this lag. It might lag a little bit more just for a minute. But I've got perfect service, so I don't understand. Not full bars, I have 2 bars, but it is ultra wide, so I don't know what's holding it up here. It seems to only do this when we use the cell phone. When I use the hotspot, it doesn't seem to do this, but we're out of data on the hotspot, I believe. I knew we were getting close, so I didn't even bother turning it on today. It's cool enough out here. My drink is getting colder as the day goes on. I am right in the shade. Yes, sir. You can finally give us the surprise CRJ emoji, Caroline. You're gonna go eat lunch, Pip? What you gonna eat? You gonna eat some chocolate cake? You're gonna have chocolate cake for dessert. Go enjoy the chocolate. We'll see you in a little bit, Pip. I know you'll be back. Him and his chocolate cake. Did you take that pole down? Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it. As you guys can see, it's still... You got one lonely pole over there, and, well, the remnants of the one Air France beat to death. Took it down. Lost the live. Uh-oh. Just refresh it, Brian. We'll see what happens. I still have it up at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's YouTube. Because like I said, I have perfect service. I have 5G ultra wide, so 3 bars, and that's what we normally run on, so I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Let me refresh it myself here. Pull this out and see what happens. I know this happened to Pip yesterday too. I had problems with his show doing the same thing yesterday. I think YouTube's having a fit. Alright, I'm glad it's back. Glad everybody's... Not everybody has come back yet, but they'll be back in a minute. I just don't get why it's doing it. We missed an arrival because of it. Darn it. Little A319 for United. Beautiful livery. Especially looks really good today. Oh, this nice, well, semi-clear day. The clouds are keeping the sun covered for the most part. In and around the airport. Dude, why do you keep doing that. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it has to be YouTube because this is the first show we've had an issue in a very, very long time. No bird beak here. We haven't seen bird beak in a while, actually, Evan. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna look at my my performance window here for this. 8.6. Yeah, there's something going on with the service or something. It says stream quality is good, so I don't know, and I'm not seeing that many drop frame rates or that many drop frames, so I have no idea. Technology. It's great when it works, poopy when it doesn't. Yeah, I think all of United's 737 MAX 9s have been grounded, as well as all of Alaska's MAX 9s have been grounded. And I did see that. I don't know how they're managing that, but who knows. I know the FAA grounded all those for a little while until they figure out what's going on with that door plug. Hopefully we don't continue to lose the stream. I hate it for you guys that you're losing it. Really do. Because I don't know what to do to fix it. Like I said, I had this problem in Pip's show yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I kept losing it. Again, apologies for that. I have no clue what's causing it. Everything looks okay on my end. So it does keep doing it though. I can see it on my feed here, so dang you, YouTube and Verizon work. And the ring road's not full. There's very little traffic down here on the ring road either, so again, I don't know. Maybe they're working on the towers around the area, but if they are, it's not showing it. Phones got sucked out with the door. Yeah, they did. I saw that. There was that one teenager who got his shirt sucked off and everything. That'd be a scary situation. Either way you look at it, that'd be a really scary situation. I wouldn't want to be a part of that. But I'm really glad that everybody was safe on board. Same with the A350 in Japan. Of course, we all know about the A350 in Japan and those 5 Japanese Coast Guard that did lose their life. But I'm glad everybody on board the A350 was able to walk away from that crash. All without injury as far as I know. Sebastian, welcome in from Germany. You're watching a very windy Raleigh, North Carolina here, and I'm waiting on Southwest. I know the minute I move from Southwest, it's going to get get a move on, but the departures are a little, or the arrivals are a little more exciting than the departures, especially for this side. Yeah, we had rain all day too, and I was working, Brian. So I was trying to stay dry. I work inside, but you're bringing cars in to the shop that are soaking wet. You put them up on the lift, and you're under them, and you're getting all wet, and it just... Working on rainy, snowy days is kind of miserable when you're in the car business. And we were surprisingly steady. We weren't busy, but we were surprisingly steady for yesterday. Ah, the sunlight's gonna cooperate with us for this one. CMOS, what's up? What's up, buddy? And you're right, Molly. The wind is picking up. It is supposed to gradually pick up the longer in the day we go. And it's all out of the west, so I hope you guys are ready for some nice crosswind action if YouTube will continue to cooperate. I still, like I said, I see it. I see the stutter. Again, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. I have good service. It's working. It's showing that it's working. Yeah, CMOS, you can't be the #1 moderator if you're never here. CMOS has been all over the place lately, I think. Took a trip over the Christmas holiday. So I often have no shelter in the weather. Right, Tristan? Yeah, you just pull these cars in. And I went out to one yesterday, and I walked out with one of my coworkers, and he's like, "Man, it's really dark out here. I thought the sun was supposed to come out." Well, it got really, really dark, and shortly after I got in this car, thankfully I was getting in this car, and the bottom fell out of it. It started raining like crazy, and I went back in the shop, and I was like, "Well, now I know why it was dark outside there, buddy." I said, as soon as I got in that car, the bottom fell out of it. You had already pulled in the shop. He was like, "Oh." I was like, it really started raining hard about the time you rolled into the shop. All right, let's get a little pilot cam in here on the E175. Diego, what's up, buddy? How are you? How's Atlanta? All right, YouTube, please stop stuttering. Pilot cam. I know, I wish we could get away, but I don't think they're going to look up here to see me waving at them. Need a spot like Horry's got over on Horry's box where we can be right eye level with them. I'd be standing out there dancing and waving. Be cool if they were waving at us. I need to hit up some pilots that fly into RDUs, just finding them. Be like, "Hey, if you fly into RDU, look up on the parking garage at either end. You'll see me standing up there." Now, these guys at American, they're always waiting to get in the gate for some reason. Like, I don't know what the deal is, but they're always waiting. You're right, it was a miracle, Michael, that all 350 passengers walked out. Yeah, it's been a big week and a half or so in aviation with the couple of incidents we've had. Luckily, other than the 5 that did lose their lives, it was a pretty successful, horrifying week in aviation, I have to say. But flight level 77, what's up, buddy? But how do you become? So Luke, to become a moderator, Molly's our best moderator here. I know CMOS likes to think he's our #1 moderator, but generally you're here welcoming people in. Miss Carolina's another moderator who's never here because, well, she's at home moderating our children. But she is a moderator, and she watches the show, but she's been really, really sick. But anyways, to become a moderator, you're here all the time, greeting people coming in. Molly gives a lot of our flight information because, well, as you guys can see, we're having stuttering issues, so I don't touch my phone for flight radar, and I don't open more things on my computer than necessary to keep it from stuttering out. So, bells. So that's how Molly became our moderator. She gave us wonderful flight information. She's always here welcoming everybody in, doing a great job. So it's all by discretion. If you do a great job, you become a moderator. Most of the time we don't really, for moderating purposes, there's not a whole lot that they moderate because you guys are awesome. Got a very awesome chat, you guys. Too late, Molly. I already beat you. Maybe I should have moved down a level today to try and escape some of this wind, just for the vibration purposes, stabilization. Molly leads by example. She does. Yes, indeed's a good moderator as well. He likes to lurk. CMOS is ready to ban anybody who's acting up. John's the same way when he's here. I know John's busy doing things. But no, yes, indeed's always in the Lurkers Lounge. And if you are new to the show, Molly does tend to join the show every now and then. She's really busy most days, but she picks her dates on when she wants to join the show. If I'm not mistaken, Molly has a date coming up very soon. Oh, looks like Tony's gone from over there at the end of the runway. Tony's left the building. Headed to Providence. Diego, we get about 200 flights. In the summertime, we get anywhere from 200 to 205 flights a day. Wintertime right now, we're scheduled today for 143 arrivals and I think 150 departures, 153 departures, something like that. So it's not very busy today. But I tend to start my shows late in the day for when it is busy. I follow the busy times of the day. So our midweek shows we do at 6 p.m. and it usually holds out pretty busy until about 8 o'clock, and then it picks up again in the 9 o'clock hour. The 9 o'clock hour is when we get all of our freight traffic, our MD-11s, our A300s as well as the FedEx 767s departing, and we ended at about 10 o'clock on weeknights. Also, we get our 777 at 6:35. Sometimes earlier. I've had to start the show earlier. Yeah, she's busy moderating our children at home. Yeah, she'll be back to moderating hopefully soon. Again, she's been sick for the last really bad sick for the last 3 weeks, so. Oh yeah, Diego, I'm not gonna beat Pip anytime soon. Pip had a pretty good day. I think there's probably like 7 or 8, maybe 9 streamers on today. Plus you got football, this, that, and the other. I got no hope of beating Pip today. Pip, when he was on the other day, there was nobody else live. The Sierra Bravo was under the weather, and I don't think anybody else was actually live that day. Again, apologies for the shakiness. The winds are at about 30 knots, 20, 30 knots, something like that. It's getting heavier. I'd say 15 to 25 knots. All right, this Breeze Airway headed to Providence. Thankfully, the wind stopped just for this shot. CRJ taxiing out. Dan, what's up? Well, yeah, MD11. we don't have multiples. I wish we had multiples here. Pip is streaming from Dallas Fort Worth, also Dallas Loves Field. See, there you go. You got the windsock right there. Just to the right-ish side of your screen, you can see how windy it actually is, and it's coming in straight from the west. Coming in from GSO. Oh, somebody asked about... Whoa, the wind's blowing me over here. And I do have merch, yes. I see Molly's posted that up. We do have merch posted. Miss Carolina does make all of our merch. I believe Molly has purchased some, and I know Brian Lloyd has purchased some of our merch. Yeah, I got one over here. We'll go over here to our general aviation side. Kind of give them an extra minute or two to get close. This should be exciting. The wind is picking up. Oh, goodness. As I'm sure you guys can hear. Goodness. Yep, and here comes the wind. Ooh, big old gust. I had to mute this microphone because I felt like that would be really annoying. Neela, what's up? How are you? Good afternoon. Hopefully, I've seen some of your posts, but I haven't seen you live lately. Hopefully all is well with you, Neela. Can't wait to watch some more of your shows from Madeira. Hopefully you had a wonderful New Year as well. See, now the wind's kind of died down a little bit, as you guys can see from the windsock. But up here where I'm standing, it's not died down at all. Ah. Wind is blowing me all over the place. Alright, I see one out in the distance out there. Who do we got here? And then it disappears into the clouds because it's white. There's those balconies I was talking about. I need to get in touch with somebody for letting, see if they'll allow me to do a live show from the balconies there. Alright, we're gonna follow this one all the way in. Still can't figure out what's going on with my signal today. Oh, you're on holiday. Okay. Well, good. Nice relaxing vacation, hopefully. Dude, Tony. Yeah, it is. I'm getting blown all over the place. There it is. It's trying to focus on our plane coming in. Way out in the distance there. Well, Evan, we have that freighter that'll fly from here to GSO. It's a short, like, 9-minute flight. Seriously, it's weird. Well, this flight too might have purpose. Uh-oh, did we lose it? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Lose it in the clouds. There he is. This one should be an interesting arrival for sure, being as windy as it is. Man. Exactly. Get your model plane. Look at him. Look at him crabbing. This wind over here is no joke, you guys. Tuesday's supposed to be really, really windy as well. Oh, they're working on the third engine. Maybe we'll zoom in and see if we can see that. Thank you for that information, Tony. This should make for a very interesting arrival. You guys can see how much he's being blown around already. You can do it. You can do it. I love windy days. They're not very friendly to me, but windy days are nice. And as you guys saw at the beginning of the show, the birds are just loving it. out here today. Just riding the wind. No effort at all. Oh, they've got the cowling on. Alright, we'll try and take a peek at it. There you go. There's one of those birds right there in the same shot as our plane coming in. He's soaring high. Bells, I think. There they are. There's all the birds. You got this. You got it. You got it. And oh, he's gonna hover over the runway. There you go. Buttered that landing. Even in this high crosswind, he buttered it. It's a beautiful looking plane. Got another one coming in right behind him. Just caught a glimpse of it. There it is. In the clouds. Watching these General Aves is really fun. You know, they're small. They're getting thrown around by all this wind. Oh, goodness. Hold on. I'm going to mute my mic. Molly has exceptional hearing. Especially from that one gate. And it was the gate that I can't hear because I just barely heard it. One gate's bell is so soft. She might be watching it on her TV as well, you guys. So higher volume levels. I know sometimes I have to turn mine way up, but everything on my software is showing that my sound levels are good, but whenever I watch it at home, it seems a little on the soft side, but when I watch it with headphones from my cell phone, it's okay. I'm sure the wind's not helping you guys be able to hear the bells, but this one here, he's a little wobbly. Come on, come on. You got it. Man, this makes me want to go home and play Flight Simulator. Try and land in this wind myself. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Touchdown for the building. Yeah, buttery smooth again. Here's our one that just landed a moment ago. There's a lot more going on over here. Yes, CMOS. I might have an answer. Coming in from Montrose. Alright, never mind. The E-175 starting up just below us. That's what you're hearing right now. Yeah, I don't. The heaviest part of the trees is in the way for the MD-11. Oh, Go from one general to another. This one's departing. I have CMOS. I've watched one or two of them. I've been so busy. I'm always busy. I am always on YouTube, but I am always busy. Especially when Pip is live. I'm always not necessarily moderating over on Pip's show, but I am watching his show. But I do need to go back and watch all of your videos. I promise you I will. And this one's gonna disappear behind the building. Boom. There it is. Alright, we got this E175 over here that has started. CMOS, you missed my announcement at the beginning of the show, or beginning-ish of the show. We've got some scheduling changes happening. We're gonna do Charlotte or other airports once a month. We had a good time in CLT last weekend, so I think we're definitely gonna do that. Try to do that at least once a month, as well as try other airports as well once a month. And I didn't really broadcast our CLT show because I didn't know how well it was going to turn out. I didn't put it on either one of the Facebook pages, but I think the next one we do, I will definitely post those on the CLT plane spotting group and of course the RDU group. So we got a lot to look forward to for this year. I told you guys I wanted to do more for you guys this year if possible. All right, I knew there was somebody sitting out there. This dude's been sitting out there forever. CRJ. Oh, and we got I-Arrow. Should we go for I-Arrow or stay with the CRJ? Yeah, we see you enough, CRJ. Let's go for I-Arrow over here. E175, E135 on approach. Bahama Air arriving in 36 minutes. Sweet. Be the first time we've caught Bahamas in a while since they keep canceling their flight for whatever reason for the last, what, month? Yep. This is, let's see, it's 3 o'clock. So yeah, from here on it should be fairly busy up until about the 8 o'clock hour, but we're gonna stay here till probably 7. We're gonna catch the 777 arrival, and then we'll end around 7 o'clock. Hopefully the 777 is still coming. I forgot to look at it today. I was looking at other things this morning, trying to see if we had any specials today, and I didn't see any. Turn and burn for iAero? Possibly. Oh, hey, look. Alright, well, you know what? Sorry, iAero. A helicopter is way more interesting. I didn't even hear that, but the wind direction's keeping me from hearing stuff on that side. I am watching for any other arrivals. Plus, they sneak in behind the building over here, so they're hard to see, some of the helicopters sometimes. I did hear about the snow, CMOS. So I'm ready for some snow action, if we get any. Hopefully we'll get some on a Sunday. So I can be out here during the day in the snow, not at night. Got an A321 sitting out at the end of the runway waiting for departure. Go to that one here in a moment. I'm ready to get all these arrivals coming in. This high wind should make it exciting. Dude, that's not cool. You didn't break it, did you? There, Tony. Blowing off the observation deck. boats and stuff. What's up? I really wish I could figure out what's up with this lag. Ooh, big wobble. Big wobble. Ooh. Don't think I want to be on that one. The wind is insane here today. Whoops. Still a buttery touchdown for that biz jet. All right. But another arrival. Will this one be fussy or will it be smooth? This one coming in from Houston. Uh-oh. Looks like everybody's dropping out. No, maybe not. What's up with you, YouTube? Cut it out. Check on my stuff again here in a minute. I don't understand what's going on. There you go, some serious crab action happening for Southwest right here. Southwest fighting that wind really, really hard. The Southwest coming in from Baltimore. Coming in on a max 8. Ooh. Big corrections, big corrections. Come on, you got it. You got it. Nice touchdown for Southwest. Back to the west side. That one's crabbing as well. You guys can see. Got our crabby arrivals to date. No, the parking garage is nearly empty up here, CMOS, where I'm at. I think there are like 700 spaces below, on the floor below us, that are full as well, or empty as well. So plenty of room up here on the parking garage today. I just wish I could figure out why we're lagging. I'm really starting to get a little annoyed, actually. Because it seems like it's getting worse rather than better. Alright guys, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to do something. You are going to see a spinning wheel. It will come back. I'm going to refresh my service here and see what happens. Give me lag is really getting on my nerves. Hopefully everybody has returned. It's still showing me the same amount of bars we normally have, so I really don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna try to fix it too much because I don't want to mess it up completely. I want to end and come back. Yeah, the winds are starting to blow. I'm having issues with service. I don't know what's going on. Having a really rough Sunday so far. Have not had this kind of issue in a very long time, so I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on with it. I'm trying to work behind the scenes on it, but I don't know if it's not doing any good. I don't know I seriously don't know what's the matter with it. Oh, goodness, the wind is just pounding me. Yeah, if I do a hard reboot, then we lose the show and we have to start over. So I don't know. Hold on. Give me another minute or two, guys. I'm gonna try and see what we can do. Wow, hey, you guys check these out while I figure out what in the world is going on. Like, again, it's been a very, very long time since we've had this issue, so no clue. Everything looks good other than the stream itself, so I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, Devin, I'm trying to work on the lag right now. I don't know what's wrong. I haven't had this problem in a very, very long time, so all of my service and everything looks fine. I don't get what's going on. I've got 3 bars, ultra wide, and we're connected. I mean, it's a solid network. It's showing solid. There's something going on. We may have to end the show and restart the show, or just end the show for today. I don't know. We'll see what happens here in just a minute. See if I can figure this out. So I've switched over to our main Wi-Fi thing that we normally use. It doesn't have a lot of data left on it, I don't think. We're gonna see how it operates. It is operating at 5G just like my cell phone was. I am restarting my cell phone to see if we can get it back up and going. We're just having service issues today for some reason. I don't know what it is. Just bear with me, you guys. We'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too, Heather, is whether or not something's running in the background and this, that, and the other. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. That's why I wanted to. It's showing me. So on my data sheet, it's showing me that it's not the CPU. The CPU is only running 4%. It's the service. The kilobits in the service is going up and down. So it's like something's interfering with the service for whatever reason, which is not normal for here, unless they're working on the towers or something. So, yeah, I've got 3 bars of 5G back on the cell phone, so I don't know. I did restart it. Yeah, there's our got a Delta touching down. I'll try and give you guys Frontier. We'll see what happens here in a moment. But service, I'm watching the service on both devices, and they keep going up and down. So I don't know what the deal is. Like I said, we may end up stopping the stream and coming back, doing a part 2 today, and I'll work on it here in a minute and see. Maybe it'll get right. I don't know. Hopefully, if that happens, hopefully everybody will be back to watch the rest of the show. But it's super laggy. It's not something we normally see. So I don't know. Alright, we're gonna wait for the Frontier arrival. I'm trying to monitor everything as we have this arrival. I can't see. There we go. Yeah, I know, CMOS. It's telling me that I've got a lot of dropped frames, which is it's not good. So it's something to do with the data, the network. It's just not very fast for some reason. Not fast enough today. Alright, I am gonna do something in the background. I'm gonna close some. I only have one other thing playing in the background. I want you guys to let me know if it's still lagging. I cut my browser off. I don't think that's it, but I did turn the browser off, so I don't have any data on what's going on. Look at that flock of birds. Maybe I'll open it up on my phone here in just a second and see what's going on. Again, it's still showing me that I've got a lot of dropped frame rates. About every 5 seconds. Alright. I got nothing to look at that's moving in order for me to tell what it's doing. Like when we get static, it's hard to see if it's still doing it or not. I need stuff moving around in the back of the shot in order to see. Yeah, I'm running, now it's saying 4G, which is definitely not enough. I don't know what's wrong with the network. It's definitely a network issue. They're both showing me 5G ultra wide 3 bars. Interesting. Alright, I got a little movement down here that I can go off of, I think. I really don't know what it is. I did restart the cell phone. I'm not on the cell phone though. I'm currently still on the hotspot. Both are on though. There. Lady Arid, what's up? How are you? Good afternoon. Alright, you guys, let's... It's not gonna let me make any changes while I'm actually in the stream, is it? Darn it. Oh, I hear another helicopter. This one's flying overhead. Not landing here at RDU, unfortunately. Good thing there's not a whole lot going on at the moment. Maybe I can figure this out, but I don't know. You guys are in and out, so I think it's not really working. Still, hold on. Let me zoom this out a little bit so I can see traffic. I need something moving. Yeah, it keeps shutting it down. Alright guys, I'm gonna end right here for right now. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Look for a new stream. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out what's going on. Alright. Hopefully everyone will come back. If not, we'll see you on the next one on Tuesday or Wednesday. I have not yet decided on whether or not I want to do Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'm gonna... Again, this is just in case you don't rejoin us. I'm going to do a hard reset on everything and then bring you guys another stream in just a few minutes, okay? Give me about 10 minutes and we'll be back.